High above the clouds, where the earth touches the sky, rises Mount Everest, the roof of the world. Beneath its shadow lies a land of timeless beauty, ancient mysteries, and incredible resilience. Welcome to Nepal, a country where the legends of gods and the history of kings are carved into every stone. Today, we journey through 2,500 years of Nepal's fascinating history, from mythical origins to modern triumphs. Our story begins long before Nepal became a name. Archaeological evidence suggests that people lived in the Kathmandu Valley over 9,000 years ago. Early tribes hunted, gathered, and later farmed in the fertile river basins sheltered by the towering Himalayas. But legends tell an even older story. They speak of a time when the Kathmandu Valley was a giant lake, encircled by mountains. According to ancient lore, it was the Bodhisattva Manjushri who came from China, wielding a sword of wisdom. With a mighty slash, he cut through the southern hills, draining the waters and making the valley habitable. The earliest rulers were said to be the Gopal Bansa, cowherds who brought cattle culture. They were followed by the Mythical dynasty, and then by the Karats, fierce warriors and hunters, who ruled for centuries. Little is known of these times, only faint traces remain, woven into folk tales and rituals. In the 6th century BCE, in the gardens of Lumbini, a prince was born under a sal tree. His name was Siddhartha Gautama, and his destiny would forever change the world. Leaving behind his royal comforts, Siddhartha sought the meaning of life, eventually attaining enlightenment beneath a Bodhi tree. As the Buddha, his teachings of compassion, meditation, and liberation spread across Asia, and Nepal stood as one of its earliest homes. Meanwhile, Hinduism flourished, deeply influencing Nepalese society, art, and governance. Unlike elsewhere, in Nepal, Buddhism and Hinduism intertwined, existing not as rivals, but as threads in a single rich tapestry. Temples were shared, festivals celebrated by both traditions, and gods revered side by side. Fast forward to the 12th century, the Malla kings rose to power. The Mallas divided the Kathmandu Valley into 3 rival kingdoms, Kathmandu, Patan, and Bhaktapur. Each raced to outshine the other, giving rise to Nepal's greatest artistic and cultural achievements. Palaces with intricate wood carvings, golden temples, lively marketplaces, all sprang up during this golden age. Trade flourished, linking Nepal to Tibet and India, and filling its cities with spices, silk, and ideas. Festivals like Indra Jatra and Biscuit Jatra began under the Mallas, and continue today, preserving the spirit of that bygone era. In the mid-18th century, a small kingdom to the west, Gorkha, rose to prominence. Its ambitious young king, Prithvi Narayan Shah, had a grand vision: to unite the fractured kingdoms of Nepal into one strong nation. He launched a bold military campaign, known as the unification of Nepal. Through diplomacy, warfare, and clever alliances, he succeeded in capturing Kathmandu in 1768, on the very day of the great Indra Jatra festival. His dream was realized: a single Nepal, stretching from the snow-capped Himalayas to the fertile Terai plains. Prithvi Narayan Shah famously declared, "Nepal is a yam between 2 stones," referring to the mighty neighbors, China and India, emphasizing the delicate balance Nepal would always have to maintain. Nepal's expansion brought it into conflict with the British East India Company. The Anglo-Nepalese War erupted in 1814, fierce battles fought in treacherous mountain terrain. Though the British admired the bravery of the Gurkha soldiers, Nepal was forced to sign the Sugauli Treaty, ceding a third of its territory. Despite the loss, Nepal's independence remained intact, a rare feat in a colonial era. However, political power soon shifted. In 1846, the Khat massacre ushered in the Rana dynasty, hereditary prime ministers who sidelined the monarchy. For over a century, Nepal became a closed, feudal society. Grand palaces were built, but the people remained impoverished and isolated from the modern world. In the early 20th century, winds of change began to stir. Inspired by global movements for freedom and democracy, Nepalese intellectuals and revolutionaries demanded an end to Rana rule. In 1951, after years of struggle, King Tribhuvan, with popular support, restored the monarchy's power and introduced a fledgling democracy. Yet Nepal's path was anything but smooth. Coups, autocratic royal rule, and finally a bloody Maoist civil war in the 1990s plunged the nation into turmoil. After a decade of conflict, peace returned, and in 2008, Nepal abolished its 240-year-old monarchy, declaring itself a secular, federal republic. It was the dawn of a new Nepal, Modern Nepal is a story of resilience. In 2015, a devastating earthquake struck, killing thousands and toppling ancient monuments. But from the rubble rose hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Nepali people. Today, Nepal is a land of vibrant youth, thriving arts, booming tourism, and courageous mountaineers who dream of conquering Everest's summit. It is a country where ancient temples stand beside modern skyscrapers, where farmers in the terraced hills, monks chanting in monasteries, and tech entrepreneurs in Kathmandu all coexist. Nepal is not just a place on a map, it's a living mosaic of cultures, a land where every mountain has a spirit, every river a story. From myth to monarchy to modern democracy, Nepal's journey is a testament to the human spirit. Thank you for joining us on this incredible voyage through time. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating journeys into the heart of history. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the history of Nepal. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.